Hello everyone, welcome to another video. I've just become a Town Hall 15, so you can see that right now I'm just going through all my attacks for the last I think 1-2 days. You can see that it's almost everything is a 3-star. Okay, it's a bit crazy, right? So when I first became Town Hall, or rather before I became like that, I was doing this new attack which I've gone through in previous videos. No healers because I have the unicorn that's maxed, so you can see that the attack is pretty comfortable, no problems at all. The Super Archer Blim with the Dragon Rider and the Dragon just crush everything more or less. And then once I became Town Hall 15, immediately I switched over to the Rootriders. Okay, so I rushed the barracks to get the Rootriders, and then from here you can see that I'm experimenting with Rootriders with what? So I'm doing witches first. Okay, see that again, witches are good, everything is 3-star, and then eventually I switch to bowlers. Okay, so the question is which one is better. So I'm going to do a few replays. This will be the best, so-called the smoothest run for the witches, and you can see for yourself. So if you look at this base, it's a classic Town Hall 14. Okay, you can see all the key defenses over here. All the key defenses, infernos, are all Town Hall 14. So this is a respectable base. So let's see what I'm doing here. I'm doing the Rootriders in front, tanking for the witches at the back, and of course with the heroes. And then I have the freezers and the bats. So I feel that using the bats with the Rootriders is good because they all target defenses. Okay, and then of course the Royal Champion will finish the rest. So you can see that what happens here is you just pick a spot and you spam. Okay, so I'm spamming like half a base. Okay, then immediately I'm putting all the witches behind, all the heroes, and then I'm going to rage at the right time. So you can see that the blimp is down over here. So the blimp is going for the Town Hall. In this case, my blimp is no longer the archers because I need the spells for other things. So I'm just putting all balloons and I'm going to use one rage. Okay, so over here again the warden ability, and see, thank goodness I used it because I got hit by the tornado, I got hit by every single thing, and then the balloon comes out, still hit by the tornado. Eventually some of them went to the Town Hall and got it. Okay, I think the king did the finishing touch. So as right now you can see that there are still a few Rootriders left. The witches are quite safe. Okay, the queen is right in the middle, destroying everything. Okay, so at this moment I am ready to put the bats. So the question is where do I put the final rage, and then when do I do the bats? So if you look, what is the danger here? The multi-inferno over here is an issue. The scatter shot is an issue. Basically any splash defense is a problem. So the wizard tower is a problem, the wizard tower and the wizard tower. So there's quite a lot of things that are still dangerous, so I'm just going to wait. Okay, you can see that on top I put the Royal Champion first because this inferno is killing everything. Okay, so the Royal Champion is going in, and notice that this wizard tower is basically almost dead. Okay, you can see the Royal Champion is going good stuff. So at this point, once the wizard tower over here is dead, my judgment is I only got one thing, 2 things that can possibly kill me, and 3 things, and I'm quite sure this multi-inferno is going to die soon. So I put all the bats over here, and I have 3 freezers. I'm just waiting for the freeze. I also got the Royal Champion ability, so I can take out 4 defenses instantly. So you can see that the bats are going. Okay, the bats got 1, fly over, get 2. So you see there are more and more bats coming, so they're going to start one-shotting very soon. So at this point, after this, they are likely to go here, and hence they will be targeted by the wizard tower. See, I've already freezed it already. Okay, I'm looking. The moment it wears out, you see, I'm freezing it again. So my entire attention is on the freezing. So as of now, there's really nothing, so I just freeze the X-bow just to keep the bats alive, and then basically just running around one-shotting every single thing. Okay, so this is the witch version. Well, pretty convincing, but this is the best witch attack. The rest are not as strong. Okay, so the next attack I'm going to show you now is with the bowlers, and again this is I think the average of between all the bowlers attack. This is just any replay. Okay, so let's take a look. So the strategy is pretty similar, just that I saw a chance for the flame flinger, because there's no mortar and the X-bows are pretty fast, so I can easily get this, maybe even one of these here. So I tested with the archers. You can see that on top the two archers died, so there's no Tesla. Immediately I put as far as possible the flame flinger, so the archer is out of range. Just nice. Okay, so once I establish that, I start spamming the Rootriders and all the bowlers behind. You can see that I can bring a lot of bowlers because they are only 6 space, whereas the witch is 12. So I freeze the Inferno just for a start, and I start raging everything because it's a single Inferno. I want to keep the guys alive. And you can see that I put the 2 rages early, and immediately every single thing here got cleared because the bowlers will bounce the attack. Okay, you can see the flame flinger is doing nothing actually. So at some point I'm going to use the ability. Okay, here I was going for the town hall because there's no blimp, so the troops itself got to get. So you see that it's very dangerous. The bowlers stand no chance against town hall, so the champions got to go in and settle it. And at this point you can see that there's really nothing much. There's only 1 splash defense left and the whole Tesla farm here, and they are all single target. Even the Inferno is single target, and the flame flinger is still alive. You can see that the bats are coming. I'm just looking out for what to freeze. Actually there's nothing to freeze. I mean, look at how many things are still alive. Like the Rootriders are like mostly alive. That the bats alone could have almost gotten it, just that they don't target heroes, so they are one-shotting every single Tesla, and they're going to die off soon because the X-bow is shooting. But you can see that over here, my goodness, there's at least maybe 4 Rootriders, tons of bowlers, and the 2 heroes are still way alive, and the freeze are not even used. Yeah, so in my opinion, the bowlers are way stronger. So if you want to look at the worst bowler attack, this is my worst bowler attack. It's also my very first attempt with the bowlers, so I was definitely not used to it. But I can see that this is a so-called, I went from the corner, so I spam at the corner, and then I put the bowlers down immediately. Okay, so the heroes go down, everything goes down, and then I do an early ability. Because I will have the blimp, I want to fly the blimp all the way to the town hall, so I ability early, so everything is getting healed back while the blimp is flying there. You can see that the rage over here, basically the bounce will just destroy everything. Okay, so the blimp barely makes it, the ability goes off, wears off, and he's dying immediately. So I rage. You can see the balloons came out, but I don't think they did much. They did some damage, but they didn't finish the job, I believe. Okay, end up with the Rootriders and the bowlers who went in and got the job done. So you can see that at this point, most of the base is down. I still got tons of troops, and I still got tons of bowlers here. So I'm going to start to put the bats. You can see that the bats are over on the left side. So and you can see that what happens next is a disaster because all the bats died. Okay. So the bats are flying in, they one-shot the bomb tower, very good. So they went in. I was going for the Inferno, and look at what happened. The tornado trap over here, and the tornadoes were like spinning and doing damage to all the bats. You can see that the bats basically all died, almost all died, and the air scatties are just killing them one by one. So basically the bats were doing nothing much, and still I got the thing done. Okay, you see that the bowlers are just still there, king is still there, and I got the 3-star. Okay, so I feel that the biggest difference between the bowler and the witch is that the bowlers are definitely stronger. However, they are weak against clan castle troops, because most of the time the clan castle troops are flying and you are just sitting there. There's nothing you can do. The Rootriders are not touching the clan castle, the bowlers are not touching. So the easy dragon or super minions or even e-dragons can literally destroy your whole army, whereas the witches, they shoot the air. So if there are enough of them, they can handle most of the clan castle troop. So it's a balance. So the next video I'm going to showcase a war attack where I do the bowlers, because you can see that I need to take special care to settle the clan castle troop, then the bowlers become very powerful. Okay, so hope you've learned something new. Thank you and bye bye.